Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Friday the 30th, and today started out as a gorgeous, chilly, lots of heavy frost on the ground, wonderful sunny day. By the end of the night it was raining and extra dreary and just kind of chilly out too. Not bad, but just kind of is expected to happen. It's supposed to rain I think all day tomorrow and then get nice and beautiful for Sunday, Monday, I think back up in the 70s, which will be insane. But woke up this morning, didn't sleep much at all last night. I don't know, got a little nervous about the whole surgery thing today and whatnot. So I got up this morning, got around, got things done. I'd kind of kicked the idea around by going for a nice long, crazy long run throughout the night into the morning area kind of thing, and just said hell with it and didn't end up doing that, which part of me is glad I didn't. Part of me really wishes I would have, because it would have been kind of nice to get in one more big long run before the surgery. So ended up having my aunt pick me up. She took me over there. My other ride had fallen through, and I'd contacted her earlier in case that was to happen, and she said she was perfectly cool, that she's not a big deal at all. So great person. My aunt's awesome. I help them out all the time. They help me out all the time, back and forth, and it's just a really cool deal. So went ahead, headed over there to get my surgery done. Got there, supposed to be there like 8:30. We were there like 8:10. I'm always early for everything. And they basically checked me in, headed back to the room, and just sat around and sat around and sat around and sat around and did, like, it was ridiculous. The one surgery for me, something was, I don't know, ended up delayed. It was I think an accident or something, reconstruction type thing that was, it just, who knows, it takes much longer. I asked him if it was like things went wrong or if it was just a delay, and he said it was just a more complicated surgery once he got in there what he thought it was going to be. So that made me feel good that it wasn't like things had went horribly wrong and it was like him frantically trying to fix problems. So I was good with it. So we chatted a little bit. I'd had the MRI before. I didn't make an appointment to even go talk to him after the MRI got done, because he was going to point at stuff. He was going to tell me things that I don't understand, don't care about. And my thing is, if you can fix it, fix it. If you can't fix it, don't fix it, kind of thing. And so he went ahead, told me the fact and thinking back about it and stuff and everything, there might be a chance of a bone spur in there also. So he was going to take the neuropathy out and also take out the bone spur, both, if the bone spur looked like it was inflamed at all, like irritated. So I'm like, hey, I don't give a shit, take the whole damn toe off, it'll get rid of this pain, I don't give a damn. So he kind of laughed and we joked about that. Tried to get him to wear the GoPro camera in there, because he said he would have done that for the toe surgery, and I didn't think to ask him until after. He's like, no, I can't see really shit coming in from the top. It's really much more difficult, because it's not, normally he'd come in from the bottom, have a lot better visibility on it, or visibility, and that's not going to be the case coming in from the top. So went ahead, got out of the surgery, I got knocked out, went back, got a little happy juice, whatever, went to sleep pretty quickly. This time I must have woke up much slower from the anesthesia, or they rushed me out of the room, I'm not sure which, because I was already back in the room and sitting in the chair there at the, or sitting in the chair, was it chair? A bed. Sitting in the bed. I was already sitting in the bed before I realized even where the hell I was at or what was going on. So apparently I'd been talking to people and stuff, and had walked from the wheelchair over to the bed and got in the bed and stuff, and have no recollection of that at all. So it's one of the good things about bringing somebody with me like my aunt, who pays attention pretty good. So if I'd been, I told him, I said, I have no memory of any of that crap. So if you told me anything that was important, you got to repeat it. And they just kind of laughed and said, no, nothing important. So went ahead, got some food in me and stuff. Once I kind of woke up enough, they got me some nice chicken tenders, and I ended up with some breaded fried mushrooms, which I was not expecting at a hospital to have two deep fat fried things on the menu, which was kind of weird. And then I ended up with a baked potato, which was surprisingly pretty good. So had some chocolate, or not chocolate, some regular white milk with Leatherhead chocolate, but had some nice white milk, 2%, big fan of that. So I ended up knocking that down real quick. Got my wits about me pretty good. Headed over, had to use the bathroom for let me go out. Got changed out and tried to walk out of the hospital, and they wouldn't let me. They were forcing me into the wheelchair. Headed out, gave the nurse a hard time and stuff a little bit as we went out. Was going to talk to one of the nurses that I don't know, we clicked. We hit it off really good. We've been talking about running, and she's, met Bruce and stuff, and big fan. I was going to talk to her a little bit. I was wanting to tell her a couple things. Didn't see her before the surgery, and she was not part of the OR operating team, whatever. So went to talk to her on the way out, and she would already left for the day. So I'd missed her. I'll talk to her and go back over, I think, Wednesday. So I'll go ahead and make sure I have my conversation. I just wanted to tell her some thank yous, and kind of really just put out the fact of how good that she is at her job, and how cordial she is, and how I've gotten other reports from other people who have dealt with her, and how much they enjoy talking to her too. So Went ahead, had that conversation, or didn't get that conversation. I mean, I will have it next week. So, headed back. My aunt took me home. Doing pretty good in the whole like ride home and stuff, and didn't have my foot propped up. I probably could have gotten the back and propped my foot up, but it wasn't that big a deal. And I was still had a lot of that Novocaine. So they did kind of really kick me out of surgery really, really quick. So local was still in there. I wasn't really feeling any pain or nothing yet. Ran through, dropped off my prescription. She brought me home, dropped me off and stuff. I got in the house, no help, no needed, nothing. Got in here, no cane, no crutches, no none of that crap. Got in, which I got in after my toe surgery pretty well too, because I still had the anesthesia in me from then. And it was slower walking. I was doing better things. I only got one foot jacked up this time, so I've got one foot and leg really that's 100% fine. So from there, got in, ended up having somebody run out and get my prescription for me. And I kind of delayed taking the pain pill. I was like, I'm just going to push it off and see how it is. And it's painful. And I was like, well, the longer I go, the better off I'll, kind of thing. So I finally took one of the pain pills, and I'm going to take another one before I go to bed tonight. Just because I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night hurting like hell. So I still got the boot on. Supposed to leave the bandages all wrapped up, everything, until Wednesday when the doc can take them off. So foot's bleeding pretty good through it. It's not horrible. I got a picture up from earlier when it wasn't quite so bad. So we'll see what it looks like, if it gets worse or not. Who knows? It's going to be expecting me. Hell, I just had some dude cut my damn foot open, so it's going to, of course, going to bleed some. So went ahead, got back here. I've had a little bit of some food here and there. Nothing real major. Nothing's really caught my eye. I'd made a bunch of stuff yesterday and last night, and it's amazing how I spent so many hours cooking all that crap, and I really don't want to eat any of it. So I'm thinking another day or two I'll want to eat more of it, but I had some already just because I needed to eat the stuff I made, or it was going to go bad. I made so much that I've got to eat it now. So went ahead, got that done. Bruce is always wanting to smell my foot now because the whole, iodine and whatnot and stuff on it's kind of funny. And he's down there chomping on a bone right now. He's kind of frustrated because he wants to be roughhousing and that. And I can't roughhouse with him nearly as much as normally I would have. So he was mad and pouting at me because I left him again today and stuff too. That was always fun. But we was talking to my aunt over there, and it was just, I don't know, just had a great conversation. I really enjoyed talking to her. So I went ahead. I'm signed off to drive. I actually need to go get some stuff tonight from the store. I didn't go get it because theoretically, legally, if I get in a wreck, I'm still considered to be under anesthesia, and I could be held liable even if it wasn't my fault, kind of thing. So until tomorrow, I won't be doing any driving. I'll go out in the morning, get some stuff I need to get done, and then go from there. So anyway, that's pretty much all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.